Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid. So get ready for a few splice cuts as we go round and raid our neighbourhood. So there we go, we have another set of deaths and we have some XP, some candy and some creepy hair on our creepy treat cards. Another chest behind that house. So here we have another quest. We have a card trading quest. So we can find the correct Creepy Treats card and trade into him to get a rarer Creepy Treats card. And then we have some wobblers, some XP and some candy. And we level up. Another chest hidden behind a house for a little bit of extra candy. This neighbourhood really goes all out. We've got fake graveyards, all sorts. Sorry, this storm drain is hazardous. Off limits, everyone doesn't know the password. Okay, so we need a password to gain access to that storm drain. And it's got water falling from the ceiling which will damage our costumes. And behind here we have another person. So we found 3 of 6 kids as we go around the neighbourhood. So there we have a Swedish nose and some shimmer fizz. Careful, people watching. Watching us do what? If you don't know, then you must not be doing it. Sorry, private party for patriotic heroes only. So this is one of the next sort of sub-quests or sort of sublocks. We've got to find a patriotic costume. Your costume celebrates science and the monarchy. How is that patriotic? Look, I have a colleague in front of the steps over there who might be able to inspire you. Just tell her I said it's a matter of manifest destiny. Got that? So we have a quest to get some manifest destiny. And in exchange for the manifest destiny, we have the Statue of Liberty costume pattern. So now, with the Statue of Liberty costume pattern, we have to find Auburn Pines, we have to find the 3 elements to become a Statue of Liberty somewhere around this neighbourhood. So, I think if we go and tell this gentleman back here, manifest destiny. Excellent. Now, here comes one of the costume switch mechanics. I have to switch over to my night costume, and then get underneath the water. And we are in the sewers. We got a sheet. So we got our first piece of our costume, which is a sheet. And again, we're going to have to switch costumes because we need our roller costume. So this has taken us back up to the other end of the street and gotten us over here. So back here we find some cardboard over here. And is there anything this way? Nope. So some cardboard over here and we find a jump ramp which will probably take us out of here. And a feather duster from him. Actually, it's a symbol of freedom from tyranny, which is different and more inclusive concept than loyalty to your country. It'll still get us into that guy's party. Totally. And now I am dressed in the Statue of Liberty costume. The Statue of Liberty costume in combat we'll have a look at in a little bit. But for now, let's head on our way to do some more trick-or-treating. we've got some gloop. That's one of the ones that we have to trade in for the creepy candy. So we've got a gloop, which is one of our little quests. He's still prompting us to go and grab some battle stamps, but it's not really necessary. Let's switch into the Liberty costume. I'm basically just stocking up candy so I can get some decent battle stamps, when I pop to the park eventually. So you see the Statue of Liberty doesn't have any sort of map powers. And the statue, not all of the costumes will have map powers going for them. A lot of the costumes will just have their in-combat powers. Some of the later costumes are very powerful in combat. You just hit things with your candy bucket to get a little bit more candy out of them. For some reason fire hydrants give candy when you hit them. I'm not 100% sure I get that one, but we'll let it slide. It's a cartoon game after all. And so we come back round to the park. Okay, so we have to wait for a dupe of the gloop card. Until then, we can run up to our telephone box and save. It's a police telephone box. Did you know there are monsters invading the town, stealing all the candy? Oh, and also the haha, very funny. Happy Halloween to you too. I'll add your complaint to the police log. Man, I hate working the holidays. And there we go. That's us saved. And now we're going to go in and we're going to go and have a word with Sadie. Use some zing, a little zow, a little customization. Depends what you're charging. Just a few pieces of candy, small price to pay for battle stamps. Glad you asked. Please consult my menu of tonight's specials. So, counterattack upon successful defense, damage and stun the enemy for 1 turn, increased HP, add a chance of dodging enemy attacks and increased attack power. When I start off, because you can only have 1 equipped per person to start with, I tend to go with Disembodied Hand and Fang of the Wolf, just to burn through enemy units quickly. And now we can go and equip 1 each. So there we go. So now Everett's going to attack if he gets a successful defense, and she's just going to do more damage. Found another one of the lost kids. And here we have another quest to unlock part of the neighbourhood. School bake sale is counting on you. Actually, Mrs. Putterpam, we need to get past you so we can trick-or-treat at those houses, so this big gate will... Nonsense, trick-or-treating can wait. I need help making pies or else we'll have to cut our PE class. Right on. How dare you speak to your principal so irreverently? She's the principal, not just the cook. I will see Monday morning in my office. Is there anything we can do to see that Everett doesn't get in trouble, ma'am? Yes, you can fetch me the ingredients I need to help with the pie bake. Hurry before I change my mind and give you both blood hemorrhage on Monday. So we have another quest, and this one is Auburn. Nope, this one is the pie for Putterpam. So find the pie ingredients for Miss Putterpam. So we have to go around looking for the different ingredients required to make her pie. And again, it's going to be in chests. Because as a sort of RPG, we're going to have an awful lot of chests just hanging around in the wild for no particular reason. Can we get in now? Actually, that's okay. My costume was made in China. Don't tell anyone. Okay, nice little Statue of Liberty joke there. Yeah, there are other Lincolns here, but I'm the only she-Lincoln. Most patriotic party I've ever been to. Oh dear. And we have some candy. 50 pieces of candy. Is that the only reason I asked that? I'm sure there was something for Miss Putterpam in there. Obviously not. So that house is lights are dark, so we can't trick-or-treat there. We've already trick-or-treated at that one. We've already been down into the sewers. Okay, so this is a mini-game. This is bobbing for apples. Oh, no. And our objective is to get 20 apples. Ooh. with avoiding the wormy apples. Green apples are worth more, but they look like the wormy apples, so it's sometimes a bit difficult to tell them apart. And there we go. It's a nice easy victory, and it just gets us a little bit of a bonus from this guy. Candy! Awesome. Wait, is this a trick? You're supposed to be promoting good dental hygiene. Of course. So here's a sweet broad to help you remember your lesson. It's called positive reinforcement. Da-da-da! A little bit of candy for completing the bobbing for apples. So here we go, we have the Statue of Liberty costume in combat. And as with all costumes, you're going to have a standard attack and a special ability. So with the battle stamps you can see that I'm grinding through them a lot faster because I'm counter-attacking and I'm also doing bonus damage. Up, left, down, right. So there's the kill, and this is the special ability for the Statue of Liberty. America! And that's a heal up for all of my people. So I get my first healing character. And we get some fruity foam and some chunk water. But for now, the movement mechanics that we have using our robot costume are just far more important to be able to move around rapidly as we complete the quests in and around the neighbourhood. So again, we're going to have to switch into our night costume because what we've got is we've got a squirrel throwing pits at us from the tree. So if I don't have my shield up, I'm going to get knocked by the squirrel. But if I turn my shield on, I can go and collect some cherries. Perfect cherries for a pie. So we've got our first ingredient, which is cherries for the pie. We now have to start looking for the other ingredients. So what are we looking for? We are looking for, does it just say ingredients? Oh, find an ingredient. Bring the cherries to Mrs. Butterpam. So we found the cherries for Mrs. Butterpam's pie, so we are going to go and drop them off. First, let's grab the roller skates and we can skate up there much quicker. Hello, Mrs. Butterpam. Cherries, this is your ingredient. Did you happen to notice that it's Halloween tonight? Sorry, Miss Butterpam, this school we get on such short notice. Maybe come in, please. Yes, fine. Back to your trick-or-treating. Leave me to save the school by myself again. Long-suffering teachers and all that. So now we have access to a new part of the neighbourhood and we can finish off our trick-or-treating. So we've got a healer here. He has the ability to heal his compatriots, so we're going to pop him first. Nice and quick. And there we go, that's another victory, and we have some fruity foam and some moops. So we've got some additional experience in candy, and we've leveled up again. So this is our third level, and it just increases your attack damage and your health. It doesn't actually have any other kind of significant effects. We've got another police phone, so we can save again. And we've got some more backyards to explore using our dash mechanic. So if I find anything interesting, I'll see you there. And here we have a chest hidden behind the house, and it's going to give us a nice little handful of candy. Tonight, I hope I'm the only banana. Last year, total banana fest. Okay. I will leave the adults in our audience to interpret that however they so desire. We've got another kid hiding behind the trash can. So we've got 5 of the 6 hidden kids. And we're back into another fight. We've got a healer and a caster. So the caster can increase his own damage and cast a fire spell that sets us on fire, but the healer is the main risk because he's going to heal when his combat goes up. But with my increased level and therefore my increased damage, this shouldn't be too difficult at all. So I'm actually going to switch the targets because next round I'm going to have my missile burst, which is going to hit everyone. And a double pop. So we get another glob of gloop and a Swedish nose. And here we have someone willing to trade again. Some fruity foam. So we actually have some spare fruity foam, so we get a card in exchange. And with us getting a new Creepy Treats card in exchange from fruity foam, I think we will leave it there, and I will see you again next time.